hello. This is where it all becomes sometimes deep and philosophical, sometimes unhinged, but sometimes just, I don't know, kind of quiet. So we're going to be doing yeses and nos. I've been a reader for a pretty long time, at least 5 days. Now, finishing up 26 years and starting reading up to this point, going into season 27. So if you're new to live, say hello. If you want to, say where you are in the world. If you want to, I'm in upstate Vermont, and it is okay out, dark, not even cold. I don't even know. So if you want to book with me, send me a DM. All the ways of contact are in the description. And getting out the cards right now because I just came back from the store because my 6 o'clock had to reschedule. So we're going to be looking at the long journey today. What is it? The big picture for all y'all. Ooh, that reminds me, I wanted to post a video. A lot of people who have been reaccumulating power in their life, who have this the odds stacked up against them, who've done exceptional work, have been having to like fall to their knees and like having this thread of overpower happening back in their life. And I want to see why this is happening. Because with an entire theme of people, oh, hold up. Ooh. So I actually don't have any baby bottles. I haven't had to wash any baby bottles or baby bottle nipples in like a long time. So I actually can't even answer that. But yeah. So one of the things I wanted to look into a collective reading is, why is the pressure building up in a way that almost seems like it's about to defeat you? Well, maybe not you, but like there's a collective of people that it's going on with, and it's actually disheartening. I felt it, clients have felt it, strangers on the internet have felt it. Want to see what's up. Who's the LA fool, or is it La Fool? And you made Mr. Crab's Eyes. Hey, in Long Island. I love Long Island. Last time I was there was in 2015. Beautiful place. What up, LA fool? Guys, I'm going to be doing yeses and nos and also coaching questions. If you want to see if any of my services might be for you, go ahead and check out all the links. I'm in upstate Vermont. Illuminati member? Which one are you? I have a plethora of nieces and nephews. One of which is on here, and he's a rapper. Too cold? Oh, you are not wrong, Dem's gone. Not wrong at all. What do the cards say have in this? Wait, what game are we talking about? I am not a sports person, unfortunately. Illuminati number 33. Hey, bae, how you doing? How's work going right now? We don't have snow. We have broken hopes and dreams up here right now. Right, sweetie? Looking good? Or hardly looking? Hey, Autumn. Hey, Space Boy. Oh, my God. I love how you spelled that. How's everybody doing this interesting Friday? Hey, Yusuf. What up? Actually, I've been wanting to make fruit salad for like weeks on end, so I might actually do that tomorrow. Thank you, Jack Dawson. 54, I don't know what that says after it. Oh my God, Jason, your dad's on here? How come you didn't tell me? Erie, Pennsylvania. Nice. Thanks. It's developed specifically for this. What's going on? Better to cume in the sink than to sink in the cume. Is that a spice? Tonight, I'm going to go pick up my bae from work, and then we're going to have a chillaxin' night. And I have no idea what our plans are for this weekend. You have a friend and he needs motivation. As a video maker, I'm making videos for him. What can I say to some sentence? Send your friend my way. I'd be willing to talk to them. So these two girls you're hanging out with today didn't want to give you none, so you told them to get out of the car and you left them. What's the non about? Was it like non-dairy yogurt? You know, there's a coconut milk yogurt that I find to be really good, and you add in some berries to it, and you can't even tell the difference. Jack Dawson's the guy from Titanic. Nice try. We all know that Jack died in the movie. What's, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're cold and rainy here. How about your area? It stopped raining earlier. I think we're getting some snow this weekend if I am not mistaken. Today has been very interesting. From what I can see, it looks like the Candyman. Hey, Earth Angel. I don't know. Hey, Caleb. Whoa, Jason, you and Caleb have some beef? What's going on? Yusuf, I would love to say that, but I'm gonna have to use Google Translate after, only because I'm not sure and I've been tricked into saying certain things, and it's never in my best interest. I'm heckin' schmexy and blessed. So are you, thank you. I don't have a favorite cupcake song. Nice. Oh, they're new. Duck hunting. I did duck hunting when I was a little kid, you know, that video game. And every time that little dog jumped up and laughed at me, I loved it as a kid. I thought it was super cute, but as I got older, it was just infuriating. Why are my eyes so captivating? I don't know. Hey, in Chicago. I love that first time. Thank you for putting that in here. If you could shrink yourself down and swim in a pool of chocolate, that is absolutely top 10 list of things to do. I don't want to put on any music right now. I'm afraid of copyright infringements. All right. Love you too, sir. You have a great rest of your time at work, and I will see you later. I miss you. I was 20 19 years ago. I'm an old hag, and you guys need to come to terms with this. You have a beagle that duck hunts with you. That's so funny. First time. Thank you so much for being here. Everything you ever dreamed of is disappearing when you wake up. I love remembering my dreams. I had a great dream last night that I had this condo in Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. I went there for my birthday. Jason brought me this year. And I was making a ton of money out there doing what I love. And, you know, hopefully that was a precog dream. Earth Angel, I'm doing yeses and nos here, but you know how it goes. We're doing yeses and nos, coaching and insightfulness, completely off the hinge. Yo, Sook, no, I only look 65. I'm actually well in my 80s. You cougar. Oh my God, my sons would hate that so much. How can you preserve yourself? I think that one of the better preservatives that you can do is probably a citrus juice like lemon or lime. You know, if you really want to get into it. I'm not trying to give you a life hack, but it's been known for its antioxidant properties. You're from Brazil. She paid for one-way ticket for you to go and meet her. You stayed in Dublin for a month. That's amazing. Crap, I have to go look in the fridge. I think I have like 24 eggs left in the fridge, but I've been debating whether or not I should hard boil them or just throw them out, because the fridge acted kind of weird this week, and like the last 2 dozen, because I buy them by like 5 dozen, I buy them in bulk. They got kind of frozen. Oh, Samuel, that sucks. I'm so incredibly sorry. Thank you. Are filters on? I don't know, maybe. I'm a narcissist. Narcissist. What's a narcissist? Oh, that sounds good, yeah. What's the nose ring stand for? It says, I am different, unlike other different. And I'm a hardcore rebel. I have a lot of street credit. And, you know, haters gonna be hating. I don't know. Wipe my lips. There's nothing on them. I don't even have lip gloss on right now. Any ink? Yeah, I have like 6 tattoos. I have no idea what this is. I love how you misspelt peanut on purpose. It says I'm a straight up gangster because I have one on each side, and you know I have 10 piercings in each ear. So you know I'm trying to go after my ambition of Pinhead from Hellraiser. Yeah, no, it's just, you know, it's always been an aspiration of mine. Double A, it's so good to see you here. I'm doing questions again, but you know, dealing with some unhingedness, which is always fun. Will the guy that you're talking to be your next long-term relationship? Their name starts with an M. Ooh, I love that Spice Girl song. Scott Brown is talking about Wannabe. You guys remember that from like 1997? All right, so it looks like this relationship isn't getting off the ground yet. This person hasn't created a foundation to extend towards you. It would be just one way right now. The reason being is they have other things that are calling into their focus right now. So it's telling you put a pause on building this relationship with them so that you guys can avoid a disaster. Samuel, thank you for being here. Oh, wait, what am I not doing? Hey, Guy Johnson. You are a rebel, and it's like the Billy Idol rebel. So I'm all down for it. David, glad that you're here. Yeah, no, I have thicker skin than a whale at this point in time, and I'm all for it. What's my next subject? What do I believe in? I don't know. I have some ideas. I don't know. You got to kind of break it down. Can't blame a lost traveler for wrong directions. Nice. What up, NP? I didn't go out this Halloween, Samuel. You know, it used to be so much fun. When was the time that you came here for that? Chris Barnett, you're funny. He did get stabbed dealing down in the hood. You consider that gangs? Well, I hope that they're okay. Good God. Listen, don't want anything bad to happen to your nephew. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Game over, fake Scott. What game did you lose? I'm sorry. Can I smell your peanuts? I didn't know you were roasting any. My favorite is honey roasted. Tia, I'm 39. I'm an old hag. I look like the type to have watery poop. Wow. There's like a type that looks like that? That's interesting. Does yours float? All right, so Kiki Jana, you want to know if you're going to marry a wealthy man? You're definitely going to be going for people who are pretty affluent. But the one that you're going for, if you marry them just for their money, they're not going to be emotionally stable for you. You're going to end up paying for it one way or another if you just marry for the money. And I can see that this person would be probably using you. It doesn't look like it would be a good relationship. I think that you're going to be making your money independently. Sam, I'm doing great. How about you? Happy Friday. No, I'm actually Havid. I'm not a Muslim. No hate against Muslims or anything. I work with a lot of Muslim people of Muslim faith. I work with people from all over the faith board. I identify as a Christ follower, and that's perfectly fine. I think most people are very empathic, Ahmed. Yes, I am an empath like a lot of people. I just choose to utilize mine in my profession. Am rich and not supporting poor. That's completely your choice. Juniors is hiring a third shift manager. What is juniors? Poor is filth. In the stages of attitude, I would say that a poor attitude is a filthy attitude. You prefer cashews? I'm a total nut fanatic, and I usually make like a nut butter like that. So I have some wasabi and soy almonds in the kitchen, and I've been really fighting myself to not make an almond butter with it. But, you know, you can't leave, you know, a variety of nuts around me for too long, so I'm going to try and concoct something with it. Wait till I smell your peanuts. Well, are you selling them in stores? Game over. Okay, I wasn't playing any game though. Did you lose against somebody that like looks like me? Because one of the things, all right, so my ex-husband's a gamer, my sons are gamers, and my partner is a gamer. And one of the things that I've come to terms with, you're either trolling or being trolled on that. So when they're trolling people that they are winning against, they always think that they are fake. And it's really interesting. Claire Smith, what is the good word, homie? Glad that you're here. Can you purchase anything and anyone? I think that's called human trafficking, and that is highly illegal, so I don't think that's a good idea. Young, what? I don't even know what that is. Randy, is Steve coming back? So it looks like Steve is going to be coming back, and I see that there's a commitment coming into play. Whatever the time spent apart has actually really changed this person, and it looks like you guys are laying a really solid foundation together. Pin you, I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I hope that you have fun gaming later, Scott. I hope that it's easier on you. I promise you, I'm not a gamer. I hate games. Mine are usually like a brick you have to squeeze. You need more fiber, Marcus. So, Abdul, when will you marry? Well, I can't help because I don't know you. I am an ordained minister, but I am not performing a wedding yet. Well, I've performed them in previous years, yes, but I don't know you. I can't perform it yet. So, for you, I'm actually worried about you and getting married, because what I see here is you and jumping the gun and just running off and eloping. So this is saying like it's love and acceptance, yes, but there's not a full-on mental connection yet, and it seems to be one that feels like it's coming out of slowness. So this is a love that is completely overwhelming, following with the emotions, but not in the intellectual piece. Take your time with this person, because if you elope, it's actually going to be, yes, solid for you as far as your confidence goes, but too much of a good thing can lead you to irresponsibility. So you got to balance yourself out. Will your current partner marry you? Yes, I see a long-term future ahead for you guys. Will Kiki have children? It looks like you're not in a place to have them right now. You will further down the road. Yaks, no, I'm not single. I've been in a 3-year relationship with Jason, who actually just had to get back to work. He was on here. Can you stay in your position? Yeah, you're probably going to stay in your position. It would be like you can actually have your choice. Like, you're good where you are, but you'd feel better in a step-up position, which I see that both are likely. So you take your pick. Randy Jackson. Steve is coming back. So interfaith, I'm just doing tarot and coaching right now on this live, but my main thing that I do with Raising Sevak, that's my LLC, is life coaching and hypnosis. I do a lot of trauma retrieval, childhood retrieval, reparenting, and I also do a lot of hypnosis, whether it's clinical or medicinal or, you know, spiritual. It's all there. So if you want to check it out on my Facebook, it's all linked. Like, go to the main page on here and there's a bunch of links for you. Weenie Hut Juniors, I've never heard of that place. I'm a total foodie, so I would actually probably end up making that anyways. A friend of mine bringing you some medicine because you're sick. You wanted more with her, but she believes so. Are you guys going to get together? So it looks like this dynamic between you and her is actually going to be changing rather fast. I see that, wow. You guys were hopeless and dead in the water to each other for a while as far as romantic partnerships go, but something is completely flipping a switch right now, and you guys are seeing each other in an entirely different way, and it's almost like you guys feel like you have to get together because part of you is afraid of losing each other. Very interesting, Chris. Oh, Ahmed, thank you. I really do appreciate that. I'm glad that you're here. Oh, trust me, this is not a get ready with me. I would be a total train wreck. I would have to put on clown makeup. Oh my goodness. So I don't know if it's INCE, I don't know. But Montenegro is actually, so, last time I saw that name was 20 years ago when I first moved to New York. This was, again, back in '03. And my landlords at the time, I was, a teenager living with my parents, their names were Montenegro. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Interfaith cards, again, new. I mean, you don't have to ask questions. If you got a question, you totally can. Who is watching you? Is that a trick question? Elvira C? Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. How many boneless children would you say you've eaten in your life? Cannibalism's frowned upon. Would your boyfriend succeed in reconnecting with his younger son? Kiddo's not ready yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, 55. You are always welcome here. Hey, Spiritual Awakened Scorpio. You live in a small country town. You got bullied at the time. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I still like them. I look nervous. No, this is how I look 24/7. Yeah. If Popper worked to become a king but was overthrown, is it worth trying to stay relevant to his people? If you lose everything, is it truly an ending or is it the beginning of a rebirth? Just because everything got lost. And I'm a person who has lost everything in my life at more than one point. It's a point to start again. If you have a breath in your body, then it is an opportunity to change things around. You don't get to give up. Crazy Taco. I like how you misspell taco. I look like your dad. Well, if I were your father, I'd be proud of you. And I'm sure your father is. Stay in weed is chilled. What? Are we all going? So, Poe Collector, are we all going? The way that you worded this is sensational. So, it's going to be a long journey to find peace in that situation, but you can't look at it as the end. This is going to be something where you kind of have to remove yourself and look at it from an objective perspective. I wouldn't be able to do that. I hate the idea, obviously, of war. It's not even just about the conflict. It's about the innocent lives that are being affected in that. So I want you to know, wherever you stand on it, I just don't want innocent lives getting hurt. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Argon. Will your home life improve? Yes, it's going to improve, and it is going to be involving an initial setback, which is going to have you having to have a solid set down plan moving forward. I actually feel like this is going to involve moving around the entire house, whether it's the bills or the day-to-day activities that you guys have to do. How does your aunt feel towards you? So they feel like you are holding back and that you are being way too gun shy at starting over again, and that there's a lesson that you have refused to learn, which I'm not giving you crap. Sometimes we could be super stubborn. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, double A. Again, your test is your testimony, and there's absolutely no hate in any of that. Everything that you have gone through and survived is something that you get to tell about, something that you know that you are resilient from. Rise, if I'm your sister, then we need to take some sort of a DNA test, and I have a lot more questions to ask. Batman, not wrong. Oh no, it's not at all that simple. Wait, what? Why was it a worry if you got a hay or not? Okay, I'm catching up on these. I who is this Lucifer that you're talking about? Can I call them Lucy? You saw a rare butterfly at Walmart Garden Center today. It flew away. Nobody else saw it. Is that a sign? Yeah, transmutation. You're about to come out of the chrysalis. So Fred Hyde says he thinks I farted. Did anyone else hear it or something? Because if I did, then I am so sorry. And how come nobody told me sooner? Hello, Scottish one. Hope Jones, are you my ex-husband? You miss your good life. You'll get it back. Doug. From what I can see, you're absolutely fine. I think that there has been a lot of stress in your life. If we're talking about guardian angels, from what I am seeing, I know that this sounds weird, but it feels like a mother figure who has crossed over. This doesn't have to be a biological mother. I'm seeing somebody who has folded, who has given up. I'm seeing a pregnancy and mother figure, and I'm seeing that this is what took over the person. So there might be somebody who either lost a child or somebody who died either in childbirth or right after on the other side, keeping an eye on you. Chris Barnett, I would love to hear about your paranormal investigation. Yep, one of my clients actually was on one of those shows. Daniel, thank you for being so sweet. Spiritual awakening Scorpio, you want to be my future wife? Hey. You're pregnant? Congratulations. Ryan, what is it that you need to know? I pulled 2 cards, so this is don't look at the big picture right now. Don't look so far out. You need to face what's in front of you right now and really force yourself to depend and lean on somebody with the task is at hand, because what I see for you is that it's infuriating. It feels like it's so minute and it's overwhelming. It's like, I can do more than this. I'm bigger than this. It's not even about you being more or bigger than that. What you need to understand right now is that there's little task at hand that is setting the foundation for what it is that is the big goal, the big future for you. Doug, you're welcome. I don't believe in Santa. Darling, I don't believe in Santa. So wait, hold on. The glorious content. Do you have like a punch card for the, oh, what is it? What is it? For the parenthood place? You're trying to set a record for having the most abortions. Wait, are you talking like in life or like aborting a job? Iab, hopefully I'm not mispronouncing your name. Ayab Al-Tayeb. Does your aunt hate you? You were so close when you were younger and fought pretty hard a few years back. Actually, I think that they're ready to move on from this and that they think that there'll be a new start for you guys someday soon. They, I think, are waiting for you to come back. They wish that things were different. Will Jack and Mac get married or not? It looks like you guys are likely to get married. I am not a fan of Star Wars, Hope Jones. I have never liked that. Anytime I've watched Star Wars, it has been against my will. My kids like it, my ex likes it, Jason likes it, and I just kind of sit there and I'm like, Ewok, 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 Ewok. Kenneth, thank you so much for your prayer. I do appreciate that. What is the point if we all return to oblivion anyway? If you were here without a point, then you wouldn't be here. Again, as long as there's breath in your body, I don't care who you are, you have a purpose. And the thing is, you are a thread in this big mosaic quilt of life, and you don't even know how beautiful or important your thread is until you step back and you look at the giant picture. But you can't step back or look at the giant picture until that thread of life has been completed. You can't leave it early, because if you do, it creates a snag and it ruins the entire picture, and you will never know what could have been. And if you let it go through, then that is going to be one that brings everything together. Don't you understand that you actually have an incredible purpose here? No joke. Angel vibes. Can you get a love message from your person? You need to be able to have more fun. There's something that you refuse to let go of, which has been a major insecurity on your part, but everything is going to turn sunny side up for you. You have nothing to worry about. You have this wonderful connection with your partnership that is coming in, that is based completely off of trust and this beautiful reciprocation. This person is an exact mirror for you, and you have everything to look forward to. Where does one go closer to God? Open your eyes. Ryan, I am so sorry for your loss. Christ Creations. You know, I keep seeing people write creations with a K, and I know that it's supposed to be quippy, and I'm not criticizing you, but I'm just thinking the English language is so incredibly hard and annoying to understand. We get a baseline of it, and then everybody gets so quippy with it, and it must be a nightmare for people who are learning as a second language. I don't know what anti-battle, I don't know what that is. Where do you go to be closer to God? You speak God into, well, this is the thing. So the Bible says that where there is two talking about Christ or God, then, you know, that's when God is present. But God is, was, and always will be. It's everything. It doesn't, you know, start or it doesn't end. It just is. It is a consciousness that has been switched on. It is the creation of everything. And a rose by any other name smells just as sweet. Hey, pretty eyes from Chicago. Will you get successful and pass both groups of CA inter exam in January 25th? The exam name is Tanish. All right, so you're gonna rock that exam, and you are gonna have, you are perfectly in alignment with it. You just signed that A on that paper. Sign your name. You are going to pass it with flying colors, and you are gonna start the next chapter. Well, there's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the trifecta, Christ Creations. What is your cousin on a bad path? He's the reason your aunt and you fought. He stole from you, abused you and others. I'm very sorry about that, and killed your cat as a kid. So from what I can see, this is somebody who's never going to change. They are going to have a new cycle in life, but it's going to still be them, and probably being emotionally abrasive and immature and destructive. Hey, Angie. So you got some new love. Oh yeah, no. So one of the things with Christ following, if you deny Christ in front of others, then Christ is going to deny you in front of others. And why would you even do that? Why would you deny the very essence of what created you? The very reflection of what you are. You are an image made in that. I don't care what it is. Even if you think that it's ugly, even if you think that it's wrong, even if you think that it's the most beautiful thing on the planet, it is still an element of reflection of creation. So Angie, you want to know the new love. I see that you're not ready for this. I see that this is going to be something that's fleeting for you right now, because it's like they're giving you an offer. They look great, but something about them just feels off, and I see you retracting it. Frosty Cupcake? Nah, the trolls, nah, let them filter themselves out. I actually have been doing Reiki since 2008. Well, Chris, I'm glad that you're here. Frosty, this channel is refreshing because it's unfiltered and unhinged at times, David. Let's be real. If you click your name and then press add, adds a moderator. Oh, Frosty Cupcake, don't even sweat it. Haters are gonna hate, I don't care. I've dealt with enough of it. How do you find the motivation to keep building up? You're not gonna find the motivation to keep building up. You need to find the discipline to do it even when you don't want to, even when you want to be lazy, even when you want to be destructive, slacking, when you'd rather be doing anything else, you need to follow through with your discipline. The motivation is gonna be coming in waves. So this, David, my challenge for you is to find out how you can assert discipline in your life. How can you hold yourself accountable at moments where you would rather be anything but? Hey, Betty Boop, love your work. So for you, what's coming out right now is you're gonna be having to have a test with somebody who has been not the best person in your life. They feel very physically aggressive, angry, they feel pushy, they feel ugh. So this is somebody who's probably coming in as a charmer, but they flip a switch really fast and you need to be very careful with that. So if somebody who was abrasive and abusive in the past is trying to come back in like, I turned a leaf, then I want you to be like, well, turn back away and keep them away. My favorite part about streaming, I just like hanging out with you guys. Double A, I have been in this kind of work forever and I love it. So tarot reading is only 15% of the work that I even do anymore. And as you can see, I'm not even really doing it on this live. My main thing, my passion is life coaching and hypnosis. And I get to work with people from all over the world. Is Angie's Tarot going to move to Arizona? It's going to be a fleeting thing. Brother, discipline is motivation's father. Shamil, I flippin' love that. Good job. If I had to describe myself in one word, what would it be? Indecisive. Will you get married next year or after? So from what I can see, it's probably going to be in 2025 if you play your cards right. And by the way, Hayden, I'm not trying to be fully sarcastic with you. It's just, I can't even tell you, like, okay, so wait, I can tell you a current favorite food. I go in seasons of it, sushi. But yeah, no, I can't really say a favorite on anything. Yeah, I just like. Hope Jones is working for Satan. I really don't want you to pass along messages from Satan to me, all right? I get that you work for him, but like, I wasn't applying to the job. So I hope he gives you a raise and a promotion, but I'm not job hunting with him. You're a Taurus. What do I got for you? I got the bull. All right. So what I see is we have the King and the Queen of Cups going on right here. So this, your emotions and your actions are finally coming into balance. And I see that you're extremely focused and grounded and that there's nothing that can really rock you anymore. You have gone through an extreme emotional purge, which feels exceptional. I think that you were down and probably low key for a while, not really getting anything done, but you needed to do that to kind of have this purge. Mess around, what's MILF? Are you gonna move out of Washington State? Not right now. There's something that's about to begin right there. Yeah, you have to do your healing in Washington before you leave. 360 kicks for the low. We're doing a little bit of tarot. I think it's like a little bit of spice on top for the tarot. Mostly dealing with trolls and maybe some insightfulness and faith talk. So I'm supposed to be doing tarot and coaching here, but as you can see, it's kind of going off the rails at times. Hey, Kumari. I'm glad that you enjoy the readings. Thank you so, so much. Student Tamish, please give blessings as he passes both groups. Oh yeah, no, they're gonna fly through that group. That is amazing. Tell Tanish they have it completely. And of course, it would be so incredibly creepy if we were the only life that existed on planets. And in fact, the government has already disclosed aliens, so it's a thing. Another Taurinian. My ex-husband was a Taurus. By the way, not hating on Tauruses, just stating a fact. So for you, it's going to be hard for you to move on, but that's exactly what you need to do right now. Anxiety turns into confidence once you get the ball rolling. Any pent-up pressure is going to be relieved, and you just need the mental strength to get through this change that you, being the bull that you are, resist getting through. Angel vibes, thank you. So David, people can listen to you, have all the facts, and still denounce it. It's called cognitive dissonance. You cannot force people to pretend that they are hearing something wrong or that they're going to listen. Yeah, 40. I'm 39. How's it going? Can you please tell Satan that I don't feel the same way about him, and that, sending love notes like this is really kind of creepy? MP, give it a shot. Reese Battle, hello. Yo, do Libra. What about Libra? My youngest son's a Libra, so they're the diplomats. All right. Apparently, 360 kicks for the low. You need to let loose right now. You can actually afford to kind of go off the rails, have fun, get a little bit of, I'm not going to say illegal, but go have some party time. I feel like it's been kind of too much of focus, too much of work, and you need to actually strike a good balance. You need to invoke Sagittarius energy, who works hard and plays hard. She's not lacking love. Apparently, she's playing Cupid for Satan, which is really weird. David, the world's ready for you. Show up. I am not working for Star Wars, Hope. I hate Star Wars. I've never been a fantasy buff. I don't get why you keep saying the dark side. They can't even shoot properly, for God's sakes. Have you ever seen them hit the ships in Star Wars? No. They're terrible at it. You're not selling your case, buddy. I love that, Peggy. I'm going to need to get a restraining order on this Satan character, Hope, because, no means no. And I think that, you're well aware of that. General message for Angie. If Satan wanted to give me a new name, I'm pretty sure he would name me Hope Jones right now, because this is a little overwhelming, Hope. All right, so let's see. General message. Angie, for you, real in the gatherings right now, don't trust everybody that you're going out with. They don't have your best interests, and you might get stuck in something you can't get out of. Oh, that is so cool. Sevak is Sanskrit for one who serves. So I got Jack London books, and I love books, and I have a plethora of them, and I have hundreds of cookbooks, for God's sakes. But I got Jack London's books and his collection of books, and throughout the book, somebody had written their name, Sevak. I gathered it was their name because it was written throughout the book. So I looked it up, and it's Sanskrit for one who serves, and I thought, that is so what I want to do. I want to serve and help as many people as possible. But I'm also weird and quippy, so I noticed that it sounded like Sevak, which sounds like Havoc. So I wanted to put in raising Sevak and have it sound like, yes, raising one who serves, but also raising havoc in a kind of a playful way. David, you are too funny. Chris, I really sincerely hope so. Ooh. Jesus is Lord if you love Jesus. Okay, so Jesus is Lord. What do you want? I'm not denying Christ's creations. Confederation of the Galaxy is real. Isn't that from Rick and Morty? Crap, what is it? Crap. What is it? Hey, some fella named Jim. It was so good talking to you yesterday. I'm sorry I had to go at the end of the night. I have yet to get back into those messages right now, but you seem so cool and chill, and I really do look forward to talking with you more. Hopefully you're up for it. If not, I get it, but I hope that you'll stick around. Love Q Williams. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you. No. My son Michael has Pokemon cards. You know, these are Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Keanu Charles Reeves. Hey, Keanu. One of your many profiles keeps DMing me on like TikTok or Instagram, and it's the funniest thing. And I usually laugh about it with, my boyfriend Tom Cruise. And we just laugh because it's like, obviously that's a scammer. And, me and Tom were just like, remember that one time in, Mission Impossible when you're like hanging from the rafters? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I believe in heaven. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. You definitely sound like my ex-husband. So I really hope I'm gonna need you to give your message back to your boss and say that I am not on the market, I'm not interested, and that like what they're doing, it seems like pressure to say yes. So that's coercion, and that's, frowned upon. And again, I really need to emphasize this. No means no. And so I don't return the same feelings. And I think you're interesting, but not in that way. Hey, what's her face? Joshua, me too. Am I saved? I don't know. Have you checked their computers? So Angie, will your person visit you soon? I think that they're not going to have the ability to do so, which is really upsetting them. Something about travel they don't have the ability to do. They're going to have to plan out further in the future. People have lives, Erin. It's all right. So, Ben, I do not have a life. You better believe that there are people who have activities that are normally fun and outgoing, and I don't have time for that right now. I am an incredibly average and boring person. Hey, SBU. So your stepsister wants to reconnect, but you don't want to. What are her true intentions? She wants to heal, but she hasn't done the healing in herself. So this is like a beta attack to kind of get you to get in the good graces with her, and then it's going to be a slow resurrection of the crappy character that she had before. I'm glad that you're there. All right. Draw a card for guidance to forget past relationship and move on. 2 accidentally came out, so you just stop fighting it. You have to go through the suck of moving on from a relationship right now. That's going to involve facing the heartache and facing the anger and the hurt. Hey, Bradley. I am an 80s baby. 85, baby. She's announced she's at the wall, but what? Wait. Cute and makes you laugh, but likely succubus. Again, Joshua, a few of you are sounding like my ex-husband tonight. I'm pretty sure he at one point thought I was the worst. And there's a pretty okay camaraderie going on there. I mean, we co-parent fairly decent. And, I think that's pretty much it. Love Q Williams. I'm a foodie. I don't have my current rising above the rest food right now is sushi, but I go through seasons on that, and I just love food. What have you missed so far? A train wreck, Liam. No, I'm not single. Do I get unhinged with Christ Creations and Hope Jones? No. Don't even feed into it. She's from the Bronx. You're so funny. Who do we tell them who they're praying to? I don't even think they're praying to anything right now, brother. When will you meet your true... Wait, when... All right, so you got to get outside. I see that you have been down and out for too long. You need to get back to life, love Q. Would you rather make less money and be happy or make more money and be less happy? I'd rather make less money and be more happy. Because no matter what, fulfillment is going to be fulfillment. But money's going to come and go. I'm not going to worry about that. All of this could be gone tomorrow. And I've lost everything before. And you have to start again. And you have to learn what a different kind of happiness is. It's perfectly fine. That would be so cool, David. Yeah, go ahead. You want to know something? If you got an idea and it's worthwhile, go for it. So when do I think I'm going when I die? Well, you know, I have yet to write a will, which I probably should be working on. But one of the things that I want to do is I want to give my body to science, and I want the rest of me to be added into, you know, the tree roots and grow into the tree. But soul-wise, you go back into the creator. Hey, Jasper. Beat your true love. Wait, what? Selena, will he ever commit? So I feel like they don't have the ability to commit right now. This is somebody who feels like relationships are a power play of dominance, and I feel like they need to always be in control, and that's going to leave you feeling rejected. Will your person confess their feelings for you? Yes. Captain Crunch, he left me for a reason. Yeah, no, you are not wrong. We left each other, goofball. When will you be your true love? So when will you be? You need to, wow, you have a huge life path in front of you. You need to stay loyal to yourself and not give that away to somebody else, Love Q. You're very much worthwhile. All the haters are your exes venting? Probably. Oh, man. Joshua, thank you. Try to destroy your soul. What the heck attracted you to these women? Hey, Bass Pro Shop. I have no idea what that is. Your partner's a lucky man. Thank you. I hope that he knows that too. Dope to a megaloaf. Why do I love that so much? CEO React. I love that. I mean, maybe they do need to question their entire existence. Well, that is the ability of self-awareness. One of the things is, if you are wondering if you're on the right path, if you are stopping and pausing and looking and seeing where you are, it's actually reaffirming that you are on track. You're just looking at your projection and what the direction is looking like. It's like when I tell people, focus on the task at hand until that becomes monotonous, then step back and look at the big picture. And when the big picture looks overwhelming, step back and look at the monotonous work. It is going to be, you know, a teeter-totter. So thirsty. Hey, Kirshna, Parksy, welcome. Does your sister stay with the guy she's currently with? So I think I saw a card flip out in here. So your sister's going to see them for who they are, and she's going to probably give up on him. What up, Janaeth? You're new to the chat. It's going to go off the rails at some point, and you're going to hopefully have fun with that. Humans built a submarine that could reach the Mariana Trench. Do you guys think we would find it? I think that they use sound waves to go to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. I actually looked into this recently with one of my sons. Yeah, because looking at weird little oddities all over the world. Okay, Hope Jones, you're getting obsessive, and it kind of feels like, you know, you're the one who's in love with me, and I don't feel the same way. Is this like one of those checklists that you're doing? Hope Jones. It's actually getting really weird. Like, this is getting weird, Hope. You don't know if your husband is cheating on you. He tells you he's not, but you think that he is. So from what I can see, your husband is planning something to surprise you with. That's why you feel like it is. It's because you guys are out of sync because they're trying to cover what it is that they're trying to surprise you with. Is the card stuff related to astrology? There are certain aspects on the cards that can relate to astrology, yes. So like the major arcana, and there's different sections of the minor arcana which can go through the 12 signs, and there's different symbols on it that can point to them. So I guess, yes, you can find astrology signs through it, yeah. Double A, will you be a good girlfriend to Annabella? So, Arabella. Well, you have to not hold your personality back because that's what's going to get this thing to fall very fast. So put your best foot forward with this chick. Will you meet the right person? You're 35, so you aren't even putting yourself out there. You need to go into the crazy places that really represent your personality. You are not a boring person. You actually kind of feel like you're a lot more edgy. God wants to teach you his word, not this. Oh, now you were talking for Satan before. Now you're talking for God. Hope you got to pick a side, dude. Like, I say that I'm a blatant Christ follower, and you're like flip-flopping here like it's the 2,000 votes. Hari, thank you for showing up. Wait, Love Q, I answered you. Is the proper work balance between work, family, and sleep? It really depends on what your family's needs are and what you need for sleep and what your job requires of you. That is something, David, I want to look individually at with you. Daniel, this was supposed to be cards and coaching, but now at this point, I don't know and I'm too afraid to ask. Question for the streamer and chat. Where do you guys think that the first atom came from? That's the snap of life and light. Like, it's there. Let there be light. They definitely need a hug and a cookie, I'll tell you what. Has your partner given up? So no, they're actually just mentally stressed out about this, and they're feeling incredibly overwhelmed and unstable right now. Your truck broke down in the parking lot and you just got some alternators back on it. Cool. You've been enjoying listening, but you're Gracie AF and have to go. Ben, have a great night. Have a great weekend. And I'm not breaking hearts. I think I'm just blowing minds, or at least confusing them. Probably confusing them. Have fun, bro. So MP Porter, you need to hear something supportive in cards or in coaching. Hey, Earth Angel. So for you, I kind of really want you to just focus in and spoil yourself with what it is that you want right now. It's not about you going out at all. I actually feel like you're not supposed to be doing anything right now except for some self-care. Just in, like, at home, in your room, relaxing. You need to recover right now. Hey, Luke Mame. I am doing fairly well, I think. Will you earn more money next year? So you're actually going to be having a lot of money coming in next year. It's not just more money, it's a lot more money. And from what I can see, the hard work that you're doing now is paying off for it right now. And I see that anything that tries to interrupt you getting that money is going to be cut away real fast. Reese, you're going to have to leave the house, yes. So have you ever been into a MP? I'm saying this to MP. Have you ever been into a lake, or, you know, the sandy beaches, or crap, what is it? But anyway, have you ever had algae or seaweed touch your feet? That's pretty much what you can count on. No, Selena, you are more edgy. You're not a boring person, and you need to not censor yourself. Reese, thank you. Should you care about people you don't know more than homeless? Wait, should I care about people I don't know more than homeless animals? I actually hate that there's homeless animals and homeless people. I hope that everything has the ability to be in some way, shape, or form rehomed and reformed. Ooh, Reese, YouTube for life, your arsehole. Okay. Hope Jones is kind of reminding me of a cartoon right now. The Pocket N Cornelius Show. I love the spelling of that. What is the future of your marriage? Well, it looks like you guys are going to be going into some form of mediation and that this is going to do a complete 180. Hey, Toppy. Why are you even questioning Hope Jones? I feel like you're very unsure of a lot of things. Fight the feelings to forget the past relationship, but it's a bit impossible. Yeah, no, I know it's easier said than done. So the guidance and letting go, you have to be both the victor and the victim. You have to choose to heal your heart and break your heart in the same breath. You are literally all three of these people. To move on is your victory in saying no to something that made you feel alienated and that broke your heart. But in doing so, you are actually going to start to fill in that hole that they left you empty with. This change needs to happen for you to find balance again. It's going to suck at first, no matter what. You will have the emotional breakdown, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I wouldn't even wish this on Hope Jones here. It just, good God, it's not easy because it's like, it feels like such a physical pain in your chest. Ooh, wing hero. I actually almost went into the Army when I was 17, but then I moved to New York and I lost contact with my recruiter. But his name was Sean. I remember that. He actually found me when I was 17 and working at Burger King. Yes, that was one of my teenage jobs and I love it. And, you know, it's actually it was a really great place to be. But yeah, no, I didn't get a chance to join the Army, and I did want to because I wanted to, at that time, it felt like the right thing to do. Yeah, ooh. Hope Jones, I am a Christ follower. What's up? So MP Porter, quitting smoking is going to suck. It just is. And it's going to suck for at least 3 days physically, and then it's psychological after that. And it's literally, seriously, 1 day at a time. And it seems like once you get through the honeymoon phase, which is usually about 2 months, then it's when the real crap hits the fan and you have to fight through everything that is thrown your way to not give in to having that cigarette. I quit smoking when I became a mom, and it was really terrible then, and there's even more chemicals in it now if I'm understanding it correctly. So for you, it's going to be absolute hell for 3 days, and there's no way around it. You could have chewing gums, you could have supplements. It's still going to, in some way, shape, or form suck, but you got to get through it if you want to actually start the healing process. What everybody doesn't realize, regardless of what kind of wound that you are dealing with, it sucks to clean it out. It hurts just as much, if not worse, than the initial impact of it. And that goes with addictions. This goes with actions and healing. This goes with breakups. This goes with life-changing events. It's all intense. Messy, thank you so much. Hawaii. I have not been to Hawaii yet, and I would love to. Predict the future. Tomorrow's going to happen, Goaty Joe. Prank Public Angel Girls. I love that name. Hey, Dominic. Are you excited about Europa Clipper, where there's significant... where there's significance that Earth isn't the only place where there's with life? I actually really, really hope that I'll see some sort of habitation of another planet in my lifetime. If not, then I pray to God my sons do. Wings Hero. I love that, and I hope that you stay here. Ooh, MP, are you getting a remote job next year? Looks like yes, you will, but it's going to be a struggle with the motivation, but it'll probably be really fun for you. And you want to know what? You can't really blame traffic, can you? uh, you're still vaping and need help. Vaping is actually even more difficult than smoking. How long have you been doing that for, by the way, Tommy? You know, it's awesome that there's 31 people in here currently. I've been live for almost an hour. Holy crap. Will your person make a decision about your future together? How come they get to make the decision that holds it together right now? I want you to be part of this too, Angel. So it looks like this person is not going to be giving you an answer that you want because they're not even being emotionally mature about it. They actually feel volatile and overwhelmed by it. So they feel consumed by having this, even though it's only a little pressure, it's still pressure on them and they can't handle it right now, unfortunately. A cuddle juice. What up? We meet again. I love that. That's hysterical. Bonsoir. Au revoir. Will your niece and you stay close? She's only 3, but you love her so much. That is so sweet. So, you know, they're actually going to be a very shy individual, and it's not you. The issue isn't you. They're just shy. So cuddle juice, whether or not it's allowed, people are tending to do them. So hopefully it's not too horrendous. Will you marry Arabella? I'm sorry, I don't think so, AA. Hey, Onkar. Your chest is heavy when thinking about the relationship. Does changing locations to another state or country help spiritually or mentally? You can't outrun your problems. You need to face them where you are. And from what I can see, yeah, it's being reinforced with that. Shout out to Big Lou Sally. He went from here to his stream. Okay, cool. So you're a cigarette smoker since you were 16 and was addicted. You stopped cigarettes and then your dad passed from cancer. I'm very sorry, from cigarettes. Introduced vaping when you're 22 and you're 25 now. That sucks. I am so sorry. I'm sorry for the loss of your father. And I'm sorry that, you know, it transitioned into vaping. Sassel. Lou Sassel. Okay. John, I'm probably not going to get it right now because I'm overthinking it. Tommy, no, I'm glad that you say thank you, but I really do apologize. Hope Jones, I kind of don't want to take advice from you. You're kind of overwhelming. Like, I don't know what kind of hope you're trying to invoke, but that ain't it. Hey, Ava Maria. What is my favorite sea creature? I don't know. I like animals. Holy, holy, holy. Will you see your special person again? They're actually heading back. Hope Jones is now questioning if they're a lukewarm Christian. I feel uncomfortable. You're making me uncomfortable, Hope Jones. I'm feeling triggered. All right, so Nom de Dieu, 3 cards for you. From what I can see, it's you're not going anywhere right now. I actually see that you are going to be doing great works and with little to no resources where you are, and you're going to be getting help from the woodwork, and it's out of nowhere. And I think that you're going to have this huge resurgence of relationships happening in your life that just make you feel welcomed and at home, overcoming the hardship for the first time in a long time. And I think that this is seriously just coming out of nowhere for you. So you have everything to look forward to. This is an emotional healing time for you. I have the perfect eyeliner. Thank you, dear. I actually start from the tip out here and then go to the bridge over here and then have it fade into the eye line over here, and then I have this meet up with that, and then I just fill it in. Will you live with Arabella? From what I can see, I think that you guys may only stay together for a little while in the same location. Not even talking in relationship wise. I don't feel like you two will not be under the same roof, but I feel like it's only going to be a couple weeks to a month. I don't see long-term living. Lose hassle. No, I don't. The Akasha Records. Will you stay in your apartment for a few more years? I actually see you headed out soon, and you're going to have a place that's a lot better suited for you. I think you're going to have better landlords. That feels really good. I think that they know each other, though. 3 cards for Sissy. What is it that you need to know? All right, so for you, there's certain people in your group that are liars that make you feel like you are welcomed with them, but from what I can see, they're kind of treating you like the extracurricular friend, which is totally gross. You're not. You're too awesome for that. But you got to kind of see where you kind of keep getting stuck with these people because they're not being upfront or honest with you. And I think you need to put some friends in a timeout. Tommy, I'm glad. Thank you. I don't know if this counts as harassment or not, Hope, because like you're kind of all over the place and I keep telling you you're making me uncomfortable and you keep persisting. So I feel really dirty right now because you keep giving me unwanted attention, and it's not because the way that I dress, and it's not because I'm asking for your harassment. It just feels really dirty, and I'm gonna need you to stop because I don't feel safe. When will you meet your future spouse? You're actually meeting a very potential spouse soon. So they're an adventurer like you. Hope is harassing me and I feel dirty. All right, so Dan's question. You don't need to keep learning the same lesson with the same people. You need to kind of call them out. There's a lot of karmic people around you right now that are not letting you move on in life. What will happen when humanity gets ancient messages from aliens? They've already started, I think. Cognitive dissonance is what I'm getting, Dave. They're like, I need a sign your sign. Sunbeam, Hope has been kind of like all over the place on this live. It's really unnerving. Hey, in New Zealand, I love your place. Matt, you cannot have my eyes because I need them to see, and that's painful. Should you file essay charges on your brother? I'm not giving lawyer advice. I can't give legal advice. You need to talk to somebody, see if you have a case, and I pray to God that things are done in the right way and that justice is present. Will you ever be happy someday without reliance of vaping? Actually, you're going to have a complete replacement for vaping. John, you are actually probably going to be an adrenaline junkie, and that's what this is supplementing for you right now. No, John, it is, sorry, Tommy, that answer was for you. You're an adrenaline junkie, and that's going to replace your vape. John, she has been completely all over the rails this entire live. It is not just a question. Like, you can go back and scroll in and, oh my God, like this person keeps trying to give love notes from Satan. They keep trying to say that I am the queen of it, and like it's unwanted attention. Thug Angel in my dreams. Ooh, is that like the 1980 song, Get Out of My Dreams and Into My Car? God needs to teach you some chill. I'm not judging you, bruh. It's just you're overwhelming. Hey, Laney, how's it going? Hey, Kevia. Hope is just putting down Dixon Euros. I have no idea what that is. 3 cards for Godi. If you don't rest and recover, if you don't give your body time to recuperate, then life is going to make you lay down and rest against your will. It's like you have burnt out yourself physically, and I feel like you're on the fringes of probably getting some sort of not long-term or life-threatening illness, but you might end up getting a cold and having to be out for a week if you do not give yourself time to recover. Dan, what was your question again? Because I remember you. It's just the question. Oh yeah, no, I don't vape. I don't smoke. I used to. Will MP have a child? It looks like you're not setting yourself up for that to be a success. I'm sorry, MP, but there's more than one way to make a family. So if you don't have a biological child, you can have a surrogate, you could have an adoption, you can have a foster, you can have a blended family. There's no wrong way to make a family. Matthew, thank you. David, MIAI? I think I'm just weird, David. Mayor Guides, please tell me if your forever, aka Moss, is actually gonna last. So yeah, you guys actually moved really fast, and I see that you both have your hearts in the game with this, and that you guys are definitely getting to the next level in this relationship. David, I'm not on speed, and I'm not just young. I think I'm just weird. All right, so 2 cards for sunbeams or whatever is coming out. So the moment that you let go of this person that you've been hanging on to, you have new love coming in that actually makes you feel seen. MP? Yeah, absolutely. Parenthood's not for everybody. I knew since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a mom. And that's just me. And it's the way that was right for me. It's not right for everybody. You do what's right for you. My mind, I don't even know what it is anymore. I think it may have a few glitches, a few bugs. Z-Links, you're very welcome. Tommy, thank you. All right, so about your love life, Dan. What is it you need to know about your love life? What is something that you need to know about it? I think that it's going to be quiet for a minute. I see you severing ties with somebody and finally moving on. This took you forever to let go of. And you see how there's 8 cups here, but there's a space here that kind of looks like they took one with them. You may not have wanted whatever was given to you, but you are going to go find what it is that you do want. And you are going to make choices based off of what you experienced in the past, and you are looking for security. When will you, will you get married? So from what I can see, you're not going to get married until you fall in love and take care of yourself and you see how desirable you are, not look through that vicariously through your partner, which is easier said than done. I totally get it. Like, I'm constantly talking to Jason and being like, you love me, right? Like, this is real. This is it, right? And he's like, oh my God, I'm going to kill you. Yes. Your blender and microwave went off on their own this morning. That's funny. It was probably a surge of energy. Any loyal females at your door? So yes, this is a water sign that's coming in, but I'm getting very strong air energy in addition to that. So for you, it's going to be somebody who's very intellectually smart, but also very high emotional intelligence. I swear to God, you're probably going to end up with like a therapist or a scholar or somebody who definitely has a high level of education, which no hate on to anybody who doesn't, for God's sakes. We all walk different paths. I may have some IQ somewhere, but yeah, no, you are going for a scholar. Is your place haunted? Well, with all the millions of years that the world has been here, MP, I assume that there are some sort of energy bits left over. Anything about your love life as well? So you are looking for commitment with somebody who's just as wild as you. So this, you can't avoid the work on yourself at all. And I think that you're probably going to find somebody who's just as future focused as you. Dan, you're welcome. Sounds like a Maximum Overdrive movie. I haven't seen that. General reading for work office. What is it that you need to know? So listen, you can't keep giving out. It's time that you learn how to let people kind of give back to you. You have to learn how to accept people's gifts and reciprocation to you gracefully rather than brushing it off. So that's what you need to know, workspace, or sorry, work office. I give you hope for humanity. Thank you, David. And as I'm talking to you, one of my clients who I haven't spoken to in like 3 years just messaged me on Facebook. Holy crap. Oh my God. Hey, Ted. So, Swab, what's up? Yeah, somebody died. Actually, like 3 people died in this one. I'm not trying to one-up you, I promise. My God. I'm just saying, I have seen an energy walk from one room to another, and I actually thought that it was, you know, somebody who's in the house walking, and it turns out I look over and they're right there. Then I've seen this little white cat, mind you, there's no white cat here, run across the floor. Hey Cam, what can you do to improve your memory? I'm not a doctor, I can't give medical advice. I really want you to, if you can, do some sort of like either a Google search or talk to your doctor. You are motivational, positive, inspiring. Thank you, Suave. Hey, LMA. Hey, Infinity Gamer, beautiful as ever. How are you doing today? Sorry, I've been so don't even sweat it. I've been on twice this week, and I'm gonna start again next week. It's been chaotic, and it's been good. Thug life, just hang out here. It's cool. You don't have to actually ask any questions. You can see how this is going. Anything particular about children or relationship? Thank you for saying hi, Suave. Hi, right back to you. Oof. I just dropped some cards. Where'd they go? Oh, that's my dad up there. That's my dad. And this is a family piece right here. You will die to be the 4th one. Wait, what? Oh, your granddad had a white cat. That's cool. Hello, my Scotsman sledgehammer. Eat more beets and green beans, carrots is for your eyes. You know, that was actually one of those things in World War II to kind of get people to eat more vegetables, because I think some type of food was scarce. I don't know. I have to look back into that. Scott, what is it that, sorry, Stephen Scott, what's the message that you need to know right now? So it looks like don't let heartache stop you from putting your love out there on the line again. You're not going to get hurt again. You are going to be dealing with bumps in the road with the relationship, but I see that you guys are going to be working through that, and I see that there is actually escalation in love for you. So breakdowns equal breakthroughs for you. What's the purpose of this video? I don't even know anymore, LMA. So is your cousin going to be all right? The guardian's abusive. If you have to report it, you need to report it, okay? We're not going to step on eggshells on this to avoid somebody getting mad. If somebody needs to be put in a safe situation, then you need to take the correct course of action and call the correct people, all right? Absolutely nobody deserves to be abused, and nobody deserves to be in danger. If your cousin is not okay, then you need to be sure that they get to a place where they can be. This person is not going to change their abusive ways, and trouble is coming in for the cousin. So this, I see a new cycle coming in. And again, if you know that somebody is being abused, then you have to take legal or proper action, go through the proper channels. So I'm telling you, again, nobody deserves abuse. Nobody. M. Dot, I can't read your palm from here, but I can high five it. My dad was, I don't know if he was like Christian, because I know that he got extremely religious and kind of scary with it. Like, I remember him telling me a story of his family, and they went to a Christian camp back in the 70s. And it actually caused my grandfather to finally go off the rails. But yeah, no, there's a lot of religious trauma. Swap, it's okay. I don't know, Infinity Gamer, he doesn't get to not answer his phone, so. Like when I harass my father from this side, he doesn't get to ignore it. That's one of the things I love. It's like, you know, your loved ones, they are on the other side and they hear us like I'm talking to you. It's just, it's a totally different vibration. And the thing is, they see and hear everything that is going on, why everything worked out the way that it did. And they hear your inner thoughts, your inner fears, your inner emotions. It's all as clear as day to them. So when I complain to my father, he doesn't get to ignore the call or miss the call. It's actually more contact. And I love my father. I love him very much. He gave me my love of music and of food. He gave me my sense of humor. He actually got me my first tarot deck in 1998. And yeah, no, I love my father. I love him very much. I miss him every day. He's been gone nearly 10 years. In 2026, it's going to be 10 years. Yeah. You gave up on anyone under 43? David, when you actually think that you want to give up on something, life is going to show you contrary as to why you are never going to give up. You've been in relationships and it's never worked out. I was always the one who left, destined to be happy, single, happy since you've been in a relationship. Well, some people are happy being single, and that's perfectly acceptable. But, you know, if you find the right person, it's still going to be work. I believe in God. God is energy. God is everything. His father's coming out of prison upcoming year. His plans on taking a cousin back in his own care. Ugh. Of course I miss my father. I miss him every day. I missed him even before he passed because he was so dodgy. Like, he wouldn't answer calls. He wouldn't answer emails. It really sucked. I knew that something was wrong and he just wouldn't respond. Yeah, he took his own life in 2016. You guys might up my day. Keep doing your thing. Neutron, thank you. No, Neutron, Jimmy, you don't get to give up. The thing is, when we lose a parent, it doesn't, well, when we lose anybody, it's a very real pain. It feels like a real hole in the heart, in the mind. It feels like you're lost looking for them, and no matter what, you can't find them. It sucks. And I knew that when that happened, I would never be able to do that to my children. And I wouldn't be able to do that to my loved ones. Really hurts. David, don't even get me started. I'm a mutt. MP, it's okay. You had a treehouse and a dad-built project that you wanted. That's amazing. Your parents are immigrants. Well, congratulations on being a first-generation American. I'm at least a third. On my father's side, they came over during the potato famine and also during the raid of, I think, Stalin in 1914. So there's like different branches that kind of came together. And on my mother's side, French-Canadian and Native American Algonquin. No, the LMA, you never forget the pain. You learn to live with the pain. It doesn't mean that you won't experience beauty in life. It doesn't mean that you won't laugh again. It doesn't mean that you won't love again. It doesn't mean that there won't be happy times. The pain becomes part of your existence. It sometimes hits you in waves and it comes out of nowhere. But as you go through the healing process of healing from the love or the loss of a loved one, it's always intense the first year because you're learning how to live every single day without them in the world. And after the first year, it's wash, rinse, and repeat. And the healing process and the levels of grievance, it goes in random waves. It's not going to go in a linear thing. And as you go on, you start to see, the waves and that they're coming and how to keep your head above the water when you're about to get crashed by another wave of grief of whatever that would be. And soon you'll be able to just keep your head above the water. You'll still feel the twinges of pain and the hurt and the missing them, but you still learn how to live with it. and it doesn't overtake you after a while. It's okay, work office. My story is like a lot of people's. And you know, I could have gone out that way too. I've had suicidal ideation since I was 5 years old. I refuse to be quiet about it. I mean, why? The thing is, if if we let it go in silence, then it's just going to fester. It's going to build, and I don't want anybody to suffer if they don't have to. I don't want anyone to feel alone if they don't have to be alone. So I'm going to talk about it, even though it's hard, even though it might change some people's views on me. I'm human. Your son's mother took your son away while you were sick. I'm so sorry. David, I'm so sorry. Your son has an opportunity to break the cycle, David. Even though you couldn't stop it from happening at this point in time, it's something that your son will have. I know that sucks. You know, in working to heal my abandonment issues, I definitely gave my kids an inkling of I definitely gave them abandonment issues. But, you know, the thing is accountability. And if they feel something come up, then I'm going to sit down with them. So even though you couldn't break the cycle, or somebody didn't allow you to break the cycle with your kid has the opportunity to change this all around, and you get to be that support and see them heal themselves and heal their lineage, and that goes back into you. You did make a difference, David. Trapper, of course I believe in God. Hope, I talk to my kids openly about this, and they know that no matter what, I'll always be there for them. Thank you, Sledgehammer. Will you graduate your current major? Yeah, you're gonna. Any reading about children for you? Your kids aren't just biological. That's actually what's really funny. The thing is, you're everyone's mom. You will be that person who kids will come up random to in like the grocery store, and they'll flock to the home. You are a mother for numerous children, and also probably animals. Of course. No, I made sure of that. Like, I split custody with my ex-husband, so he has them half time, I have them half time, and it's a matter of, you know, not making them not naive, but ignorant to what's going on. Like, I never want to have just conflict in front of the kids. There's conflict, but there's also resolution. And I try to avoid the big fights in front of them. And that's one of the reasons why their father and I got divorced, because I didn't want to have these big blowout fights in front of the kids, and they couldn't stop themselves. There was trauma meeting trauma that one person couldn't get over and one person didn't want to get over. So it's a very convoluted thing. Will your mother ever divorce your stepdad? Yeah. That is a really good question, MP. I need more water. You know, I wasn't supposed to have so much sodium today. And then I went and I made a total, you know, just terrible bowl of food. It was like a tortilla with, you know, everything but the beans in like a 7-layered bean dip. And then I just flippin' ate that with some scoops. And it had to be nothing but fat and sodium. I had a total unhealthy meal, and I shouldn't have done it. Obviously, it was a cheat meal. But, and this is a big but here, I'll be back on track. I've been craving like a lot of vinegar, like salt and vinegar, but obviously I don't want to have all that. I really want to have a cucumber salad. Obviously not now, probably tomorrow. Mike, are you calling me a handsome man? I'm pretty mannish, you're not wrong. He threw a glass at her and hurt her. I'm diplomatic towards him, and there are fights, but you don't want him hurting your mom. Of course not. No, Stephen, I'm not pregnant, I'm just fat. That's a really weird question. Again, Hope, you're kind of bouncing back and forth. Do you, like, I don't even know what to tell you. Thank you, pause. No, no, I'm not trans. My pronouns are it and what, if that's okay with you, Mike. Talking about my cravings. Oh, no. No, I am not going to be having any more biological children this lifetime. Conscious Machine, thank you so much. I love that, Roger. Will your... I'm not laughing at UMP at all. I'm laughing at pause. Will your friend finally divorce his abusive wife? From what I can see... Huh. Wait, there's a fourth card. Crap. She's going to make the motion to divorce him. She's going to create the problem and then make herself a victim in it. Can men have children? Maybe not biological men, but if a biological woman transitions into a guy, I think there's some way that they can still have kids, but no. I don't know. What would come and love you for... Wait. If you get the same thing as everyone else. So for you, you're still pining over somebody and you're using that as a way to not fall in love again, unfortunately. Are you going to become a successful paralegal? You're going to become an absolute shark. Holy crap, big Taurus. MP, it's going to be the undoing of the marriage. It's time for people to know the creator of the universe. You mean Jehovah Shalom? The God of peace? Pause. You can book an appointment through DMs. All the ways of contact are in the description and on the main page. You're in Massachusetts. I am doing readings, but you can tell it's gone off the rails. Call here, Max. There's duty. What? Oh, somebody. Is your whiner getting bigger? I don't know. That's a last name. Is the family growing? Hey, Iman. What about Holly? My friend Pam, who is usually on these lives, she's not on live right now. And she just quoted our joke song to each other. Like, if we don't talk to each other for a while, it's Baby Come Back by Playa. So she just said that to me. Oh, my God. From Swiss. Will you master music production soon? Yes, actually, this is going to be a huge relief for you, and it might actually be very therapeutic. Who's in control, you or your familiar? What? Are you watching What We Do in the Shadows with Matt Berry? Because the familiar in that show is hysterical. You draw minor arcana under which? Did you mean to spell witch like that? Will you succeed in your university exam? Die transforma. From what I can see, you have... I want you to talk to your professor if you can, or talk to somebody before you take the exam, because your emotional overwhelm is going to be your undoing with this, and you need to get grounded before it. Nam di dio, you're absolutely fine. When does thinking about past loves become unproductive? When it stops you from being in the present and living in the coulda, woulda, shouldas. There's somebody from like 15 years ago who still keeps trying to pop up, and it took me like 8 years to get over this person. And you know, once I was over, I was totally over, but they have since tried to find me on every platform. I'm not talking to them because why would I? In addition to that, it would be totally disrespectful to my relationship, and I'm just not interested when it takes over your life. Very good answer, MP. Will your ex contact you? I'm sorry, I don't see that happening. Yeah, no. Ugh. I've already said if it doesn't work with Jason, I know that there's compatible people out there for me, but if it's not Jason, I'm done with relationships. I don't want to learn anyone new. I don't want to try again. It's Jason or bust. Your ex of 22 years cheated on you. You left her, but you miss her, and it's been 4 long years. I'm so sorry, Sledgehammer. Will Melt van der Spoy ever speak to you again? So from what I can see, yeah, it's actually not going to be as difficult as you think. I think they want to talk. Sledgehammer, are you ever going to feel that again? So from what I can see, you're not going to have what you had with this one person. Yeah. It seems like you need to look at the core of that relationship. I see that you actually might end up going back to it. Holy crap. Okay. Let's see. Want church or your problems? You know, I should actually ask him that, Iman. I'm going to ask Jason if he thinks that he wouldn't want me or my problems. That's probably really fair. Like, I have baggage like a lot of people do. You're not wrong. Like, I am a lot. 22 years is a lifetime. I save a picture of your high school sweetheart in your wallet because, oh, wow, David, that says a lot. Is your ex going to contact you? It's like Schrodinger's opportunity right here. It's both on the fence leaning towards a yes. What does Matt Vanderspelt think about you? That you're somebody who has an exceptional amount of potential and who's incredibly loyal. You're 48 now? My significant other's 48. He's about to turn 49. Does your boyfriend want kids with you anytime soon or in general? So not anytime soon, but in general, yes. What's up, Adrian? I assume you might be calling me a hottie. I might be running a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell. Now, some of you are going to get that, and some of you are just going to look at me like the weirdo that I am. I can read you hot any day. Okay. Wave A. I'm hot and beautiful. Well, like, what's his face? What's his face? Iman said, you know, I'm pretty much a train wreck. Yeah, SNL. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Adrian. Maggie, you want to come chill? You want to come over here, bestie? Come here, bestie. Maggie, where's my homegirl? Come here. Come here. Come on, girlfriend. Come on. You guys are going to see my mascot. Come here. She fell. Come here. Come on, girlfriend. Yeah. This is my homie. This is my mascot, Maggie. She is a business. Is 39 old for a guy? I don't know. Hope this is really, it's really getting just, it's bypassed weird and now it's just tiresome. I wonder how you found my channel. The only way to be beautiful is to be kind. Otherwise, it's congratulations about your face. Thank you, Sledgehammer. You're a mascot of my heart. That is so funny. Maggie. What is up, best? What's crapping in? Is this the work of gods? I think Maggie is definitely enjoying the belly rubs and the scatchins. So I think that she thinks that this is just heavenly. Right, Mags? Is that heavenly? Is that the bee's knees? 39-year-olds old for high school, but not anything else you could think of. Okay, very true. Thank you, Adrian. Oi, I'm gonna have to get going in a minute, you guys, but it's been a really long live and I've been enjoying it. Do you even have animals if you don't annoy them? Like, what is the purpose? What is the purpose, Magpie? David, I'm glad that you're here. Oh, hold on. I got the itch spot, Hope. The leg is going crazy. You're in the Matrix tearing it apart, no beef. I don't know, man. You seemed to be pretty ticked earlier. Ooh. Hold on. Let's see if I can get the itch spot on camera. Ooh. Okay, let's see if I can get this going. You too, AA. Sledgehammer, I'm glad you're here. Maggie, was those belly sketchings the work of God? Because they seem pretty heavenly, right? Like, I'm not totally crazy on this. We got the goods here. Oh, we got 2 belly sketchings. Oh, it's a bee's knees. You miss your dog, you miss your son. Love to everyone. There will be better days ahead, David. I know it doesn't seem like it now. I know it's not what you want to hear, but it's not over, I promise you. Should you reconnect with your aunt? I actually already said yes earlier. All right, don't do it right now. This person is going to be coming towards you. MP, you're welcome. Maggie, was that the works of God, the belly sketchings? She's like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Well, Iman, I hope you have a better time with it. All right, you guys, enjoy your weekend. I'm going to be live again 2 to 3 times this coming week. And if you want to book anything with me, send me a DM. All the ways of contact are in the description and on the main page, all right?